So last video, I promised to show you at the end of it what I was using to hold up the camera, aka my phone right now. I was using my Joby stand. It was broke at the time. There was only two of the legs. You can see here where I JB welded it back together. So it's back to be functioning. Today was a different day than was supposed to go. Annette, she made good progress on the bus. She came over to work on it while I had other things I had to do. She took these counters and finished them, sanding them, and put the first coat on the bottom. Well, she says she put 3 coats on the bottom. When you're surfacing any product, you need to coat all sides, all 8 sides, because otherwise, when you go in an area with high humidity, you pose a threat of moisture coming in from the bottom or from the back side and get locked inside there and causing your finish to bubble up or freckle. So start on the bottom, put coats on. It doesn't have to look good on the bottom. It just has to seal it in, lock it in. So she got those 2 done today. I'm about to cut out the sink over here. We already cut out for the oven. Unfortunately, when the cabinet maker, she had these made ahead of time, they didn't think to look for vent holes. So this fits in here nice and snug. It's not much we can do. Only thing we can do is eliminate this. But she likes this for storage. So what we're going to do is cut this as wide as we can. Normally there would be a little bit of a lip here, but in this scenario there's not going to be a lip. We're just going to have it flush and try to allow as much of that heat to come out. We'll also, back here on the plumbing side, we're going to put a fan to pull heat down and out, to just do what we can to get the heat out of there as quick as we can. In the back side over here, there's enough room to rub your finger so heat can come up that side, but these 2 points on the side, because of these, I'm worried about. I'm thinking about putting a metal plate here just so it's not a vent. And then I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. It's the worst thing when you come in after someone else has started the job, because you've got to fix their mistakes. That's a big one. It may cause these counters to buckle, even though we're doing what we can to make it as clear as we can and look as good as we can. The heat may adjust everything. So even though we coat it on all 8 sides, that heat may cause it to buckle. We may end up, I don't know. If you have any good suggestions on how to fix that, please let me know. I don't know of anything other than eliminating her storage and just doing it that way. But she wants to keep those, so just let me know your thoughts. I'm fixing to do that, but before I finish that, I've got to go do some residential plumbing that I started earlier. I had to go get some supplies. I'm going to finish that up real quick. Let me know your thoughts on what you can do. On ours, we actually left the handles on, so we had enough room, and it was no big deal because we had it about 1.5 to 2 inches away. So it didn't mess with our finish any. I just don't know. This one's going to be like 1/2 inch, 1/4 to 1/2 inch away. So it may potentially cause just cosmetic damage. Safety wise, it's not going to put off enough heat to catch this fire, but cosmetically it may adjust things. Let me know your thoughts on what may be done to fix it. Also subscribe and you'll figure out what we do to fix it, or you'll just get to see the finished product. Something else I found out today is CSST, the flexible propane stuff, is not DOT approved. So there's a lot of builders out there, even pro builders, that are using this stuff that's not DOT approved. I talked directly to HomeFlex, the ones that carry at Lowe's. I've also talked to Brascraft, which is the ones that carry at Home Depot, and it is not approved for DOT use. So these are not legal in RVs. So I'm having to figure out, is copper lines the best, or do I need to run a black pipe? Talked to a local propane guy. He said he would not use flexible line inside. He would only use copper. He would go cast pipe, the black pipe, and then go copper directly to the unit. So we're debating that, or just using directly copper from underneath into it. Just trying to weigh it all out. I'm going to speak to some RV companies here in town. Unfortunately, the closest one's 40 minutes away. But if you also know what's legal, not what will work, because the other stuff will work, but it's not legal. So we're just trying to make sure we do everything legally. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks.